Hi there, Marina here with Let It Go Laugh and Leap Forward. I was just walking around with a friend on a beautiful sunny fall day here in Denver, and there's a farmer's market, and we're just chatting, and she's mentioning to me about Landmark Forum and how they do this exercise where you write down some horrible truth about yourself that you feel really bad about, some story, and then you're supposed to share it with people. You have a partner that you share it with, you're teamed up. And you're supposed to tell your story for like an hour or more over and over and over again until you are sick of it. So this made me think of very much Byron Katie's The Work. She often says, and even there's a book that she wrote, who would you be without your story? And I actually use this question a lot with clients when I'm working, and how much we're so invested in our stories and our reasons for how we feel. And if you remove those stories and remove the reasons, you're left with just the feeling. And at that point, you really can choose. Will I choose to feel good or bad? Will I choose the reasons to feel bad? Actually, even the reasons to feel good, because we project that out too. And this also reminded me of, I don't know where I read this somewhere in a book once about a man who's saying how the very first time he heard some classical music he never heard before, and he was overwhelmed with this unbelievable feeling of beauty listening to it. And then he listened to it again, and it was still there, but not as strong. And then he listened to the song again, and then pretty soon it wasn't beautiful anymore, it was just a song. So I think it works with both good and bad, these stories. I think with good stories too, and lately for me this has been very relevant, that I'm very, very happy. A lot of really good things have been happening, and even letting those stories go. Because what ends up happening is as you hold on to all this joy and you're trying to recreate it, you're recreating that second time listening of that classical song. If you're always open, you're always available, everything is good. I mean, this is all in theory, but the more I let go even of the good stories and all the good happenings in life, and trust that I don't have to store them anywhere or even write them down, unless I guess I want to share something here, it's good to have some references, but the more I let go and just enjoy those moments and let them go, more of them come. And it's constant. And then I get caught up in this, wow, how much better can a day get? Every single day, something amazing happens that makes me feel so grateful and happy. And it's just nonstop. And then if I let it go, it just keeps coming. Now, if I hold on to it, I'm actually blocking anything new to come. So if we're holding on to all these good stories, sure, it's enjoyable for a while, but as you replay those in your head, they just become stale classical music songs, just like that man said. And I think it was Milan Kundera, now that I think of it. So I just wanted to share this because it makes me really think about, the work that I do with Fast EFT, and for any practitioner where, a lot of practitioners of other healing modalities too, our business is to help people let go of their problems, of their past, of their traumas. And I believe that it's also beneficial to let it all go. When good things happen as well, we can get so overwhelmed with joy. It's actually also a stress in our bodies. That's something I've been working on lately, is the overwhelming of joy. And who would I be without that? Who would I be with this story of I'm the person who gets overwhelmed with joy? How much joy can someone take in that feeling of it's too much? And same thing with when it's bad, that feeling of it's too much. So let it all go. Let life come as it may, and there will be bumps in the road, and there's nothing to do to prepare for those bumps in the road. Let them go. And also the good times. Let them come and let them go, because more will come. There's always that fear that this was it. We had the best weekend ever, and it's not going to happen again. Sometimes we have that fear. Or the next weekend we're alone and it's not so exciting, so we start feeling bad about that peaceful weekend perhaps, compared to the one before. And then you try to recreate it and it's just not as authentic. So just thought I'd talk about this and see what you think. It's definitely resonating for me. Let it all go. all of it. Just enjoy the moments of life, and more synchronous, beautiful moments will come. Trust me. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.